Solana lately has been booming through the cryptocurrency market with the total transactions of 32 billion and 2,000 transactions per second. Solana has been a very dominant cryptocurrency up and comer in the last year or so, and that goes without a doubt. Many people have been using it because of the average cost per transaction is insanely low. Price of Solana token has been bringing new eyes onto the project as it has risen to $190 early in September and then dropped down a little bit, and it is currently at $150, rising all the way from a mere $1 at the end of last year. So in just 1 year they managed to go from $1.5 $2 all the way up to $200, which is 100x within less than a year. So you can see the potential of the project, and the fully diluted market capitalization currently stands at $77 billion. But the main question is, will Solana based NFT games with play to earn mechanics be the future of play to earn? To answer that question, today we will be looking at SolChicks. Hello guys, it's Axie, and as you have deducted from the title and the introduction, we will be looking at SolChicks, which is the first Solana based NFT game that I have become aware of, and it is looking quite promising. We're going to go through the white paper as well as the upcoming updates that they have and the gameplay itself, so you can have a little bit more of an idea. And I know my channel is all about Axie Infinity, but I want to expand to other projects and bring them to you so you have an opportunity to get into them early on. If you are interested to do so, just remember to do your own research before you make any investments, and I am not a financial advisor. SolChicks, as you can see right here, is a leading NFT multiplayer battle gaming system. I'm not really sure why they put leading because the gameplay is still not out, but you can see the PvP as well as the raid mechanic. The PvP game looks like a battle royale system, so everyone is gonna fight for themselves, and your SolChick will have unique cards, but we'll talk about that a little bit more. It's just an introductional video. And then you have raids as well, where you can team up with other friends, other guild members, and you can attack bosses and stuff like that. So why SolChicks? SolChicks is uniquely created and carefully designed. Those chickens do look quite interesting. We'll get into the marketplace a little bit later on. Fully integrated gaming metaverse with exciting features. We'll talk about those in the white paper as well. Players will get paid to play, which is the usual play to earn mechanic that you can see in projects such as Axie Infinity, 40+ person team which has been doxed, and extensive partnerships with market leading partners. Those are the market leading partners. So Solana Art, Sol Shop are those marketplace places where you can buy your SolChicks and other Solana based NFTs. Magic Eden, Solcy is another one of those, and then Brave as well as CoinDesk is a marketing partner that they have come up with. The play to earn game mechanics have quarterly leaderboard prizes, so something like Axie Infinity as well, where you have you will be rewarded for your efforts in the PvP battles. Each quarter will be awarded with cash prizes. They currently don't have their governance token released yet, but that is coming at the start of next year, so you will probably be rewarded in the governance token. Quarterly seems a little bit long for my taste, especially with how things move quickly and the meta can change in games like that. So quarterly is a little bit lengthy in my opinion. They maybe could possibly cut the prices down in half and cut the length down in half as well to make it a little bit more exciting for the players. Breeding mechanics, you will be able to breed your SolChicks to come up with a new one, and then you can sell them in the marketplace. They have rare attributes, so the shirts that you see, the chain, the glasses, the hats, and any accessories are attributes of the SolChicks. And the governance token, as I have mentioned, starting in Q1 of 2022, you can earn chicks. That is going to be the name of the governance token, which have governance right and fee sharing built into the tokenomics. They can be earned through playing and rewarded based on each player's effort and skill. And you have the core team members. So all of our 40 team members have been revealed and doxed, and you can see all of them right here. There will be a link down to this website in the description. The roadmap, they have accomplished milestones up to date. Initial minting launch, we'll get into that as well. NFT listing on 5 secondary marketplaces, partnership with blue chip developers, partnership with major advertising companies such as Brave, launch on fully revamped website with gameplay snapshots. We've already seen the snapshots. And the most important thing on the roadmap, if you are interested in this project, is the second minting, which will happen on the 14th of October. The alpha should release by the end of the year. So let's get into the minting, how you can get your SolChicks. You can see the minting privileges right here. It's not that clear, but I'm hoping you can see it really well. And then the first wave, which started September 16th, I believe all of those SolChicks have been minted within 2 days, and you get a lot of privileges if you manage to get your hand on the first wave SolChicks. You can buy them in the marketplace, but I'll show you that later. The mint cost is 3 Solana. That's how much you need in your Solana wallet to be able to mint one SolChick. With the first wave, so the ID number below 2,500, you will get 10% game royalty per quarter. Basically, what does that mean? The net profit of the project will have a dedicated prize pool. So from what I know, it will be 10%, and that 10% will be distributed to the owners of the first 2,500 SolChicks to reward them for the early investment into the project. You will also be able to stake your chicks, and you get some sort of a bonus for that. When the game comes out, you get a legendary bonus, and then you can see that drops off to mythical bonus in the wave 2, and in wave 3 you don't get any privileges after that. Priority to boss battle, priority to, I believe, beta version, early game updates in Discord. So there's a lot of benefits if you did manage to get yourself in the first wave. The second wave will begin on October 14th, and you also need 3 Solana to mint your SolChick. You will only get 5% game royalty per quarter, 2% of supply distributed in the staked in system, which is 5 times lower than the 10% for the first mint wave. And then you get mythical bonus. You don't get the legendary SolChick winning chance, and you don't get priority to boss battle, but the rest you have. And then the third wave, which currently has not been announced, will not have many of those bonuses. So that's the minting process. That's how SolChicks will be released, at least the first 10,000, and I'm assuming the rest will be through the breeding system that they are coming up with. But let's dive into the white paper and see the tokenomics behind the project and what you can actually expect. In the white paper, you see a little bit of a snapshot of what those SolChicks looks like. Pretty unique, pretty fun. And then you can see the introductions. We're not gonna read through that. It's basically a story behind the project. This is the part that we are really interested in, which is the NFT economics. The supply of SolChicks is limited to 10,000, and each SolChick will have a unique design. I'm not sure if that's up to date, because it's limited to 10,000, then how does the breeding mechanic gonna work? I believe the 10,000 is the minting waves, and then the breeding after that. From this, each SolChick will also be categorized based on the rarity of the design features. The categories that your SolChick could fall into are as follows: common, above 60% chance, just average everyday SolChick, which to be fair isn't bad at all. Uncommon with 40% chance, rare 15%, epic 2%, and legendary 0.1%. And the price is probably going to increase with the rarity, obviously. And then you can see that the design changes as well. Starting from September 16th, which was the first mint wave, they plan to release mints in different phases. We've already discussed that, and it will cost 3 Sol to mint each SolChick. New SolChicks can be then traded on the secondary market, with each transition incurring a 5% royalty fee. Token SolChicks, $chicks, is targeted to be released in Q1 of 2022 as the virtual currency that will be used in the SolChicks game to buy and sell items and SolChicks. Basically, the governance token, which in comparison to Axie Infinity is AXS. There will be an initial supply of 100 billion tokens, and it will have a deflationary burn mechanic. So 10% transaction tax, 5% for liquidity, and 5% for burn. Pretty standard for deflationary tokens. And the play to earn system will have 50% of the initial supply. The pre-sale will have 25%, development 10%, marketing 10%, and airdrop 5%. A little bit more of the roadmap. The first mint wave already released. Q4 release of SolChicks Alpha, so the actual gameplay, then the battle system, release of Chicks token coming up in Q1 as well, release of SolChicks community and second update, and then release of third update. So it is a quite not that extensive roadmap, but you can see the plans for the upcoming future. And probably the most exciting update is the release of SolChicks Alpha, so you can actually see what the gameplay looks like, and then the release of the governance token, so you can be a holder and you can stake your tokens and make some money on that as well. Earning from SolChicks, those are the things that we are most interested in as investors. There are multiple ways that owners can earn money from SolChicks. Quarterly leaderboard prices, we've already seen that. Breeding, okay, I believe I went through this on the main page. How to evolve your SolChick. So there's going to be some experience point system. Building a great relation with your SolChick through bonding and winning PvP battles will earn you SolChick experience points. Once you have maxed out the EXP gauge for your level, your SolChick will level up and is one step closer to becoming a fiercest SolChick of them all. With each level up, your SolChick will gain new abilities and their traits will improve. They will also gain stat points, which you can allocate to certain attributes such as attack points, defense points, stamina, strength, and dexterity. So a very, very unique building system, kind of reminds me of some MMO games. I wonder if when you sell your SolChick, does it sell with the points that you have allocated, or are those points gonna reset and then the person that buys the SolChick can add them as well, or will the whole experience just reset upon sale? So that's interesting to find out. Intelligence and luck to boost their performance in battles and grant them abilities to use certain spells and items. Your SolChick starts as a baby SolChick, level 1, and it's important to bond and nurture your SolChick. Level 15, your SolChick is now a fledgling and it's taking its first steps towards adulthood. It will be its first taste of battle as the SolChick gains skills and levels through PvP or PvE battles. This is the stage where you will discover hidden traits and talents of your SolChick and slowly begin to mold it into the warrior that you want it to be. Halfway on the road to greatness, at level 30, your SolChick will evolve into a mature SolChick. At this stage, you get a set of basic skills which will be available for your SolChick, and it may enter into tournaments and compete for leaderboard rankings. So the level 30 is kind of the threshold where your SolChick kind of starts doing something, and then level 45, it will evolve into a grand SolChick. With unique visual effect. You will also be able to embark on a journey with your SolChick to choose and unlock a special set of class-specific skills. So there's going to be a tree where you can level up your SolChick and you can choose the path that you wanted to expand into. Maybe those classes are going to need to somehow work together to beat some raids, to beat some bosses with your guild or with your friends. So it's interesting to see how developed the tree of skills will actually be. But from reading this makes me a little bit excited because a level up system is just very interesting to play, very encouraging to play, because there's something that you're looking forward. So if you buy your first SolChick, you're looking to level up to level 15, then 30, then 45. You're unlocking something on the way from your playing. It's not just play to earn. It's not gonna feel like a chore. It's not gonna feel like something that you have to do every single day, but you're gonna be looking forward to leveling up your SolChick, which does bring a little bit of positive impact on the game. And then you can build communities around that and some guides and tutorials. So it's very fun to see that they have thought about it, and the level up system as well can be interesting depending on how in-depth they want to go. The most battle-hardened Grand Chicks will have a chance to evolve into Grandmaster SolChicks upon reaching level 60 and completing certain objectives. Sitting at the pinnacle of achievement, your Grandmaster SolChick will be able to participate in end-game content like raids. Okay, you will see level 60 is needed for raids. Another thing that's interesting to find out is how long it takes to level up to level 60. Because that can have some impact as well. Test your skill and luck in battle to see if your Grand SolChick is worthy of its title. How to earn experience points for your SolChick. The first thing that you can do is bond. Baby SolChicks are fragile and need your attention to grow big and strong. By playing with, you can do bonding through playing with them or feeding them. That's the first way to earn EXP points. Then you're gonna have the PvP battle. You can test your skills and find out who has the mightiest SolChick in the battleground. Players can queue into each battleground either solo or in teams. The battleground will match you with an opponent or a team depending on the mode of a similar level and skill. So there's going to be some ratings because there's going to be some skill level, which is also another factor that's very fun to play, leveling up and then having a rank like many mainstream games, League of Legends, CSGO. It's just fun to share a rank with your friends when you achieve a higher rank. From there, you will each attempt to navigate the arena and outmaneuver the other in real-time combat until one side stands victorious. Climb the leaderboard and showcase your strengths to players from all over the Solana universe. So it's going to look like a battle royale, or if you are playing in a team, it's going to be maybe 2v2, 3v3, and you can see the skills right here. So from what it looks like, it's going to be a PC launch because you can't really use those skills on mobile. I believe they are working on a mobile version. Maybe it shouldn't be that hard to do, but it looks interesting, right? You have the chat log, you can talk to your team, you have the HP bar right here, the MP bar, which is the mana or your energy potion. And then you have the skills available for your SolChick, party interference, and status bars. You can see whether your friends are still alive and fighting. The battle is concluded when all other SolChicks have either been knocked out or have fled. Once the battle is over, the SolChicks will be returned to the farm. The duration for your SolChicks is based on their experience, remaining health, and bonding. So the higher level and the better your experience and bond, the quicker you can jump into another battle as your SolChicks recovers. You also have the minimap, the item rack, the items you can probably purchase on the marketplace, and the flea. Forfeit the battle and your SolChick returns home with its remaining health. Okay, so if it looks like you're losing, it's probably better to surrender than to keep fighting because it's going to be quicker to recoup your SolChick. The raids is the interesting part. So as we have read, level 60 is needed for a raid. Only the battle hardened Grandmaster Chicks can participate in raids, which uses similar battle mechanics and the interference to PvP fights, but they are instead PvE boss battles designed with experienced players in mind. As such, they will definitely not be a walk in the park with unique boss mechanics. So you group up with your teammates, you select the skills needed to defeat that boss, and then you're probably going to need to work with your teammates and select a team that works well together. You probably just can't select any other 3 SolChicks to defeat the boss. From what they are saying, they should be difficult. How to breed? All you will have to do is have 2 Grand SolChicks, and then you can breed them to produce a soul egg. A soul egg will hatch within 7 days. You will get a brand new baby. Each SolChick can only be bred 3 times during their lifetime, so you have to be careful when you are selecting your SolChicks to breed. There will also be a farming system where you can gain EXP through farming and raising crops. SolChicks occupations, you can, I believe, select a occupation, a job for your SolChicks, and then there's marketplace as well. So whatever you harvest, food, crops, materials, you can sell that on the marketplace as well. There's going to be gangs, land gameplay, weapons, a lot of things coming up, and then the whole team right here with Discord and social media if you want to look into those core team members. The partner developers, we've already been through some of them, but those are the main ones: Grape, Solana, Chainlink, 8pay. And then marketplaces, we'll jump into the marketplaces as well to show you the kind of prices we are working with for SolChicks, and then Brave and Coindesk and Cameo from IceCube as marketing partners. So that's it when it comes to the white paper. A link to the white paper will be down in the description as well. If you want to look for a SolChick to buy, or just want to have a look around the marketplace, the best way to do it is just hover over the marketplace button and then go into Sol Shop. That's the one I've been looking at the most, and it looks the most appealing for your eye. Then you have to go into the collections and just find SolChick, which is verified. There's other projects as well. We'll just go into SolChicks and this screen will pop up. Once it loads, you can filter through the SolChicks. Price floor is 3 Sol, and there is 25 listings currently. If we go from price of low to high, we can see what kind of SolChicks we are looking at. So you can see the first one is 3 Sol, and it looks like a common one. Then you have a couple for 4 Sol, which have some sort of a coat or a shirt on them, and if we go into the most expensive, they're probably going to be either ridiculously expensive or it's going to be justified. This one looks like it's very unique as it does have a lot of attributes, and then this one has ID of 37. I believe that's going to make an impact as well. The lower the ID, the better. And then some of those are not listed, and some of those are listed for a ridiculous price, I think. So yeah, 3 Sol is the floor price. That's how much it costs to buy yourself a first wave SolChick. And if you want to mint from the second wave, then obviously you can use the minting process available on the website. So let me guys know what you think about this project. It looks okay, it looks good. We'll follow along what they come up with, especially with the updates of their governance token as well as the alpha gameplay. But so far it looks promising, and we'll follow it through. Let me guys know in the comment section down below what you think and whether you are already invested in SolChicks. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.